Never.
But hold on, let me cut you off. Back to you jumping off the porch, man. To see you now, the maturation, man, is cool and calm. You got, well, I done seen the right off the porch, CeeLo, the one hit a quitter, CeeLo, to knock a nigga out. And people,
I know they don't know, man.
They don't
believe that shit, man.
They don't realize, back in the day, you jump off. I saw you jump off the stage in cars when you knock a nigga out. No, my nigga.
You was there?
Yeah, I was there.
Now, do you want to know something?
He threw the water bottle.
He threw the water bottle.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how the story happened, and it's a deeper. That night is much more significant. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm just, kicking it with the audience. I'm throwing the water.
Yeah.
It was cold out there. It was
cold
and muddy.
It was homecoming from Clark, Atlanta, or Morris Brown.
It was all water. I don't know what I'm just thinking. Just kind of whatever, just trying to amuse with the crowd. It was a plastic bottle. I turned my back. Dude threw it back up there. And I turned back around. Bow. Bust T-Moore in the mouth. Now, it's plastic, so it really wasn't no big deal. But it was just the principle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, and back then, God bless. I'm so glad God is giving me discernment, just giving me patience.
A lot, bro. A lot.
He just blessed me. That's been a prayer of mine over the years, cause yeah, you know what I mean. So I end up jumping, and I'm talking about this stage might have been high as the ceiling.
And this
Swan
nigga
and you jumped in the crowd
and
Swan
whipped
wow.
this nigga's ass. So he say jumping off the porch. Like I said, I've seen that CeeLo, the wild CeeLo.
Wow.
Seeing
Super wild.
And you were there.
Yes, I was there.
But I'm gonna tell you.
So how long ago was this?
Ooh, 90.
This was 95.
95. Yeah, before the Olympics.
So y'all,
when I left
have y'all ever worked together, or because you've been running in the same circle, it seems like. So.
I'm sure in many indirect,
indirectly.
inadvertent kind of ways. Yeah, that's just the
right.
that's to be
Yeah,
humble. We just know that.
We've been in each other's presence for years, and and.
But my mother passed that night. That's why I never forget it. I left there and I ended up fracturing my shoulder, cause they moved. They parted like the Red Sea. I landed on the ground. Boom, slid on my chest. So I landed on my palms and like this.
Damn.
Wow.
So you knocked this nigga out with a broken collarbone?
Yeah, we got to straighten it. You know what I'm saying? But I was in pain, and I got home, and I'm telling y'all, it's something deeply personal, man. But yep, it's my mother passed that night, man.
Wow. So let's fast forward a little bit to Goodie Mob. After the second album, after that, it was
branched off.
It was CeeLo, I'm Going. The solo CeeLo.
Yeah,
and I remember an album cover where the album was One Monkey Don't Stop No Show, and actually had a monkey on the Goodie Mob album. How did that, bro? I mean, you being the nigga that I know you are, them was your homeboys, bro. That's your family.
Yeah.
To see an album cover with 3 members of the Goodie Mob and a monkey sitting there in the theater seat, how did that make you feel?
Well, we all talked about it, to be totally honest.
Before they did.
I just knew that it was being done. And I was like, yeah, I want to go that far with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like, we were, like I said, like we brothers and had been for a long time. And so, we were pretty civil, but just as men and just, different personalities and egos, it clashes and it's different conflicts of interest. Like we went from being kids together, to having kids of our own and becoming fathers and husbands and providers and things of that nature. And so again, some of our priorities were different. I mean, some of our imperative that we don't have the same urgencies. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Things of that nature. So I'm trying to give it a poetic justice. But to answer your question, how it made me feel. Honestly, bro, it was laughable to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being totally honest.
Well, they weren't feeling the fact that you branched off.
I get pissed off about little shit. To me, that was big. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So like, it's kind of more just something that you just kind of, I'm just in awe of it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I really didn't, But then after talking, you know what I'm saying? I understood where they were coming from. Now, of course, it was relative to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the monkey wasn't meant to be a representation of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the monkey was meant to be a representation of the monkey wrench. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you why. Not only was it my leaving the group that was a monkey wrench, it was Cujo's accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was also them, you know, getting dropped from the label. You know what I'm saying? And that was voluntarily. Like, you know, that was just a decision because, you know, when I struck out on the solo on tip, you know, nobody really knew how that was going to work. But I sung Free, the intro of Soulful. I always wanted to sing. That's the first thing I wanted to do. You know what I mean? So, you know, so when I got my opportunity, I took it. I definitely took it, you know. And with that being
Was it
said,
more, you leaving Goodie Mob, was it more a financial thing, creative thing, or a combination of both? Because everybody know you in a group of 4 people, that's splitting the pie 4 ways.
yeah, you know, it was definitely about me having some foresight. You know what I mean? But then again, I just felt like I wasn't whole, you know, creatively. You know what I'm saying? And you know, there's a such thing as compromise, but there's also a greater degree, you know, and that's appeasement. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I will compromise for the sake of the camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you know, the group aspect. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not to be appeasing no grown man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
But what was that conversation like? Like, I mean, you had to tell them that. You know,
I mean, like, let's say the conversation. I remember we were on a tour bus, and like Timo asked me what I wanted to do, and I said, man, well, you know. It's publicized and documented that, you know, we agreed, we disagreed creatively on the direction for World Party. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, didn't like the record.
I was disappointed.
So was I. I'm like, man, people not gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but hey, you know, I had been in that driver's seat. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to kind of share those risks. You know what I'm saying? Split the risk. You know, if you're gonna split the reward, and that's what it was about. So I humbled myself, and I'm like, let's try it. You know what I mean? Like, you know. Dallas Austin came on and said, gave us the TLC look, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we were dealing with some big, you know, commercial potential opportunities. I mean, like, we had to kind of, you know, consider that, you know what I'm saying? But needless to say, it ended up being the best-selling album that we ever did, but it just, you know.
World Party was? I know it's certified gold, but it didn't go platinum, but it's certified gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it did a little over gold. So, like, it's midway between gold and
platinum,
yeah,
so about
yeah,
600-700.
Yeah, exactly, something like that.
And
so,
this was, and then how soon after that did the whole you and Danger Mouse come together for the whole Gnarls Barkley?
Well, we talked. We had that conversation. We talked about it. It was verbalized. It was amicable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you know they wanted to do, because everybody wanted to do other different things too. You got to understand, a lot of it was biased on. You know, people had to pick their favorites. Like, you know, I didn't have a favorite, like, you know, in Wu-Tang until after Cuban Links. I'm like, okay, Raekwon is my favorite. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, who else would have known that Ghostface would have ended up being the most consistent one? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me? He became my favorite. You know what I'm saying? So with that, you know, or let's say when Thuggish Ruggish Bone came out, who was everybody's favorite? Busy. Bro. You know what I'm saying? You know that. You know what I'm saying? We love Busy, right? Yeah. So it be like that in groups. You know what I'm saying? But I love the way they kept it together. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, you know, like, you know, they really selected.
It wasn't just no animosity with you and Gip and Cujo and Timo, like, in those years.
If it was the natural amount. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't expect to have no barbecue, man, and not no flies and that. They coming, man.
It wasn't coming. It wasn't turning into a
especially,
shit.
but especially like after, seeing what happened with Crazy, and then you came out with Fuck You. I mean, like, all of those, like, you were.
Well, that's the thing.
Out of here.
That's the thing. When we talked about it and I understood it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, we knew what the perception would be, but at that time, that's when they was having the beef DVDs and shit like that, and that was a commodity. That was a marketing scheme around that time. 50 Cent had popularized it around that time. And, you know, amongst them three, they felt like it was something that they might maybe garner the attention. Them, so, like, they wanted to go independent. They got to deal with Koch Records, Goodie Mob Records, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just got to shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And if it doesn't work, then it's like, hey, man, you know, regret is a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so... But with that, you know what I'm saying, like, we got past it, you know, like, obviously, you know what I mean? We've been on tour, we put a TV show, you know what I'm saying?
That's grown man shit.
We did another, because
I
said to myself, I'm like, I don't want our discography to read that to be the last where it stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, if for no other reason I'm going to do another album, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it doesn't end there. You know what I mean? Like, and then it's just the power of forgiveness. I remember I had a homeboy tell me, he said, God damn, man, you going to go back after that? he said, man, you deserve the Nobel Peace Prize, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But him not knowing that it was never really uncivil. You know what I'm saying? Like in the kind of way,
He
like
want to turn into the street shit.
no, at all, man. Like
That's
I'm
family
ganged
for
in
life.
for real. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I love them. I love them all. And I'm saying like we brothers, man. We go through different shit, man. Like you know, and then Joe getting hurt, man. That brought us all back together. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
When he had the car wreck, he had his leg.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we moved on since
But
then.
so
Man, follow me at CeeLo Green and Twitter and
Is that actually you or is it her handling your account?
MySpace.
is everything at CeeLo Green? Everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Am I right?
And make sure you all go on YouTube, subscribe, Legendary Jerry Podcast. Subscribe, leave some comments what y'all think about this. This is my brother right here.
Game
And we
changer,
are
legend.
signing off. My brother, CeeLo Green. We out. Legendary Jerry.